Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technically T hitting you with more case review videos today for the iPhone 12 Pro series, and we have cases up on deck from Cyrill. So a huge shout out to them for dropping me these cases as always to review. We do have some of my favorites, man. We have the color brick, leather brick, we have the silicone case, and the Sicily. So let's go ahead and dive straight in. All right, first up is going to be the color brick. Now I always likes Cyrill's packaging, man. They just do a really good job with this nice little baggie here, and on the inside you also, with this case, and it may be for the others, but you do get some buttons, so you can replace the buttons on this case if you like. Now these also, well, for mine, these were the default buttons. They got like a little neon green type of color, but if you want more of a muted simple, they do have some simple gray buttons in there. You just pop them in and then they're good to go. Pop these out, pop the other ones, and then, you know, very simple process. But let's go ahead and take a look at the case itself. One of my favorite cases, man, that's out there right now. On the top side, you do get these little lines, and that goes around the entire device. So you will see those on every single side. On the right side, mute toggle. On the left side, mute toggle cutout volume up and down. You get a little bit of that Cyrill branding down there. Flipping over on the bottom, you get your accurate cutouts there. And on the right side, you get a cutout for that power button, raised up power button. And on the back, raised up camera. And you get a very nice, smooth, textured finish, frosted back, and I can really just appreciate this when it comes to these cases. It looks really good. So let's go ahead and take the 12 Pro, slap it up in there, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it looks very good on this, fits very good if I may say so, and I just really like this case and what they have going on. It feels really good when you're holding it. So let's go ahead and test out these buttons. Volume up and down, very nice and easy to press. Same thing with that power button, no issues there. Flipping over on the bottom, once again, those cutouts are precise. And when it comes to that mute toggle, very large cutout, no issues there. Flipping over on the back, you do get that camera protection. Now, taking a look at that late on the tail protection, you do have a little raised lip that goes all the way around it. Now, I do have a tempered glass screen protector up here. Now, I'm not sure if this is even rated to any type of drop protection, but it is drop tested military grade. So these do feel like they can take a pretty good drop. I'm not sure what the total rating of it is, but it does feel like it can take a pretty good drop. But if you do want to just put it face down on the face, you don't really have to worry about scratching your screen or doing any damage like that. But as I always say, man, just run a tempered glass screen protector and just give you that extra little bit of protection, a little bit of comfort when it comes to the front of your screen. Now, how does this case actually fit on the phone? And the fit is very good. So when it comes to the top, very snug fit. When it comes to the sides, you also get a very snug fit as well. You already know it's going to give a little bit when it comes to those buttons, but that's to be expected. And when it comes to the bottom, also you get very thick TPU material, so it doesn't really droop. It has a very nice fit there. So the fit is great. Just what I expected when it came to the color brick. And how does it feel in your hand? It actually feels very good in your hand. It doesn't add a ton of bulk, but you definitely can tell that you have a case up here, but it does give you a lot of grip just with that squared off design. Also with these little lines in there, surprisingly or not, they help you a lot when it comes to the grip. And overall, just a very nice feeling case, especially with this very silky smooth translucent back here. So let's go ahead and check all our charging solutions. MagSafe works just fine with that. MagSafe and classic wireless charging. I hate to say classic, but wireless charger, it works just fine. So this is going to be the color brick from Cyrill iPhone 12 Pro. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the leather brick. So if you're a person who wants to give it kind of like a little leather design or anything like that, then you might want to check this out. If you want like a different alternative besides your, your Apple leather case and different things like that, definitely check it out. So let's go ahead and take a look around this case. Very similar, just like I told you with the color brick. Very similar. You don't have to go anything. You really get the same exact design going all the way around it. Same buttons, except you do get some navy buttons here. And I think, let's go ahead and test them if they pop out. I just want to give a quick test. Yeah, I think they do. Yep. Oh, there goes the button. But they do pop out. So let me go ahead and pop this button back in real fast. So you basically can tell how the buttons do. So I don't really have to demonstrate anymore. You just press them and they pop out. But they basically have matching navy buttons on this model, so that's pretty good. On the back, you do get some leather. You get that Cyrill branding down there, and you get a black camera cutout. Very nice feature right there. But on the inside, you get a very nice felt material. It's kind of remnants to the Apple cases when they give you that felt material, so that is to protect the rear of your device. and you already know you get those accurate cutouts on the bottom. So let's go ahead and slap this up on the phone and let's take a look. So let's go ahead and take a look at those volume up, volume down button, very tactile. 2, 3, when it comes to that power button, that feels good as well. Flipping over on the bottom, accurate cutouts and that enlarged camera port, lightning port. So you definitely be good there. And when it gets to that mute toggle switch, it is pretty good, not hard to get to. Get that camera protection. Next up, let's take a look at that lay on the table protection. You do have that same lip that goes all the way around. So if you do want to put it down on his face, then you definitely should be good to go. Next up, how does it actually fit on the phone? And I'm pretty sure the fit is going to be just like the color brick. The top, very stiff, not flexing much at all. When it comes to the side, they're also going to be very stiff. And when it comes to the bottom, it gives a little bit, but once again, it kind of snaps right back into place. So I don't feel like it's a droop that you have to worry about. So it does fit very, very good, just like the color brick. And how does it basically feel in your hand? The same fit, just like the color brick also. They're kind of the same exact case. At the back, this is leather. You see what I'm saying? So this feels very good in your hands. Doesn't feel like it's going to slip out. Yada, yada, yada. You already know the same deal. Just overall, some nice fitting cases. So let's go ahead and test MagSafe, see if it works with that MagSafe charger. Yes, it does. So it is verified working with MagSafe, and dropping it down on the wireless charger. It works just fine with wireless charging. So if you do want a little bit of leather in your life, then definitely check out the leather brick from Cyrill. Next up, let's take a look at their silicone. Now, I think this is called the Silicone Black. So not any brick or anything like that. So this is going to be the silicone, and this is kind of probably going to be in competition or in remnants of the Apple leather case. So the Apple silicone case. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. On the top side, you're going to be very smooth. On that left side, also very smooth. Raise volume up, volume down. Cut out for your mute toggle there, and these buttons do not pop out, so that's a good thing to know. On the bottom, you get your accurate cutouts there on the bottom, and on that right side, you get that raised power button. And on the back, you get that kind of get like a little lip that goes around the camera, but I'm pretty sure it will be recessed. On the inside, you get that same felt material and along the side, so you get felt all the way through it, and that's really, really going to help those super shiny stainless steel bands. But let's go ahead and pop it on the case, and let me let's see, let's get it on good. That was a failed attempt right there, just a horrible. So here it is. Let's try that again. So here is going to be the silicone case from Cyrill for the 12 Pro. So let's go ahead and take a look around. Let's get to those buttons. Very nice and tactile. You can hear those buttons. Power button, very good as well. And when it flipping over to the bottom, you get those cutouts, very just individually dotted. So very minimal, and you get that cutout for your lightning, and you get that, it's kind of a small cutout for your mute toggle, but you gotta get your finger in there and you can activate it just fine. And flipping it over on the back, you do, even though it's very slim, you do get a slightly recessed camera, so you definitely will be good setting it on the table. Next up, take a look at that lay on the tail protection that goes all the way around it. Now, you do get a little lip that goes around it, so once again, tempered glass. Once again, you're good just to sit it down on his face, but when it comes to a drop, this is not rated for heavy-duty drop protection. Just to let you know, this doesn't even have any like military grade like the other ones do. So you already know this is going to be more of a minimal style case. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? The fit is actually very good. On the top, very, very snug. And when it comes to the sides, that is also very snug. Where some of you might get a little bit worried is when it comes to the bottom. Now, it definitely has a more substantial droop on this bottom, more so than the other cases, but I really feel like it's still not going to be that huge of a deal. It kind of snaps right back into place, but time will tell how that actually does. But I feel like overall it still fits very good. You can still kind of see you really can't. No, I don't think you can see the stainless steel border when you're looking around the case, but it does feel really good. It feels really grippy, so let's go how it feels in your hands. Feels very grippy in your hands. This material does not feel slippery. Now let me go ahead and put it in my pocket, and let's see if it's kind of let me move it around in my pocket a little bit, and let's see if it's kind of a lint magnet like the Apple silicone case. So I just moved it around in my pocket just real quick, and it didn't pick up a ton of lint, but I don't know how bad the Apple silicone case is. I know a lot of people talk about the lint and how bad it is, but it doesn't seem too bad over here. But overall, very thin. Keeps the phone thin and feels very good, very grippy. You know, it seems pretty good, you know. So let's go ahead and test out that MagSafe ability. Boom. And that's not MagSafe. That's just wireless charging. Let me see if I can get that MagSafe. And let me see if I can find the sweet spot. So let's see. Are you gonna work with MagSafe? Let's see. I'm trying to find that spot where it just doesn't activate Qi, but activates MagSafe. So it's weird. Like I'm not catching the MagSafe right now on this, and I thought I would be able to when it came to that silicone. So I'm not catching MagSafe on this one. So I don't know. I'm not catching it. You guys see I'm trying to find it, and it's sticking, but it's not. It's charging. So let's take it off. Let's let it re-register for a second. Let's let it get rid of charge emblem, and let's pop it back up here. There we go. Now we finally caught MagSafe. So it does work just fine with MagSafe, and dropping it down on regular wireless charging, that does work just fine. So this is going to be the silicone case offering from Cyrill for the 12 Pro. All right, and last but not least, this is going to be the Sicily in Midnight Bloom. So little case out here for my ladies. If you want to add a little bit of spice to it, this is like right up my girl's alley, I swear. So let's go ahead and peel that plastic off on this. And yeah, this is gonna be like a clear case offering, but it has a little bit of flower bloom. Now I'm not sure what types of flower those are. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But let's go ahead and pop the case into. This is how you know I'm recording too many videos at one time, man. Let me fix this. All right, that may have been a first right there on camera. I put the phone in just completely upside down, but here it is, man. This is going to be the Sicily case. So on the top side, you do is very smooth. On that left side, you get that volume up, volume down. Now that is kind of very flat with the actual size of the phone, so you kind of got to fish a little bit to find the actual buttons. You know, not a total deal breaker, but if that's your thing, then that's your thing. When it comes to the power button, also, you kind of got to do a little bit of fishing because it is flat to the body. When it goes to the bottom, all of your port cutouts are just fine, and flipping over on the back, you get that recessed camera. Taking a look at that lay on the table protection. Now, you know, this has that little faint lip that goes all the way around it. So you're good to put it down on the ground, but no, this isn't rated up. Actually, I take it back. This does have military grade drop protection, so it should take a drop pretty well. It definitely feels pretty substantial that it can take a drop. So you do have that little lip there. Now, how does it actually fit on the phone? The fit is pretty good. I feel like it's not as tight as the other cases, and that's maybe because of the material that's going around it. But on the top, pretty decent. When it comes to the side, you get a little bit more flex, and that's just a clear case characteristic, not a super deal breaker. When it comes to the bottom, you get a little bit of droop there, but it's not absolutely terrible. So the fit is good, not as good as the other ones, but it does overall have a pretty good fit. And how does it fit in your hand? It feels pretty good in your hands, doesn't add a ton of bulk, and you can actually really grip it good just because of the squared off the design when it comes to this case. So it's really hugging that squared off design, does pretty good. You already know it's a clear case. Will it yellow over time? I'm not 100% sure, but it may show a little bit of fingerprints and things. But with this bloom pattern, kind of hides it just a tad bit. So let's bring all the charging solutions over here. Let's drop it on that MagSafe. Let's see if we got that MagSafe. Boom, works just fine. And dropping it down on regular wireless charging. Let me reset it real fast. Dropping on regular wireless charging. Regular wireless charging. All right, it's trolling me right now. Let me make sure it's plugged up, and let me drop it down on wireless charging. All right, not sure what happened. I had to legit restart my computer. It's like it nuked the wireless charging. I have no idea. But anyway, works just fine with MagSafe. Dropping it on classic wireless charging, that also works fine as well. So here's going to be the Cyrill Sicily case for the iPhone 12 Pro. All right, so here are the cases from Cyrill for the iPhone 12 Pro: color brick, leather brick, silicone, and we have the Sicily case. So you already know links to all of these will be down in the description below. You already know, do all the YouTube things, man. Comment down below, hit the like, hit the sub, turn the bell on so you don't miss out on any future accessory videos for the iPhone 12 Pro. Everybody stay safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.